you guys? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Saydah, the president and founder of Saydahs Career Planning Adventure. And sorry about that. I'm brought to you live today to talk about entrepreneurship. So, guys, do you have that burning desire, that strong feeling within knowing that there's something that you want to do? Every time you do it, it actually gives you butterflies. You smile, you're so excited, you're anxious, and you actually don't realize that feeling. But every time you put your hands on that ideal sector or whatever it is that you're doing, you tend, excuse me, getting over the flu, you tend to get that feeling all over again. Well, guys, this is called your passion. I want to talk to you today about getting started when it comes to entrepreneurship. We all have a strong desire and a passion that we would love to um, start building on and working on to reach our dreams, to start working on our dreams and build wealth. So go for it. Why don't you start by getting started? Do some housekeeping items. Um, Basically, write down a list of things that actually excite you. Once you get to know that there's particular things that excite you, but there's this one main thing or two main things, or it may be three or four main things that actually makes you bubbly inside, take note of that. Start working on those things. Start working on actually trying to establish services where you can build money from those things, because that's actually your drive, that's your calling, without you not even noticing it. The next thing, decide on the type of business it is. So, excuse me, if it's one to four things or one thing, whatever it is that excites you, start deciding on what type of business sector it is. Um, you want to know, is it feasible? You want to know what is actually your interest. Um, are you an expert in that field? And is it something, that's attainable, something that you can actually make money from? All right? And remember, it's not just about money. The main thing is your happiness, your joy, your abundance. And that's what we aim for when we try to go for finding out what our passion is. All right? So, what is the market and competition like? Um, is it the venture lucrative? Will it become like a successful venture? Like a big idea? Like, is it something that was already created, or is it something that's newly innovative? So just establish that. And it's okay if it was something that was already created, because guess what? Everything is created. Nothing here is new. What I'm doing is not new. Everyone is doing what I'm doing. I'm in a world of competition where everyone does resume writing, and everyone is in the nonprofit sector. Everyone is into helping people in general, helping you find a job. It's okay. We all have the same unique idea. But the only thing is, how unique are you from other people? What value do you have? What's your value proposition that actually makes you stand out from the rest? So that's the key idea to, going into business and having competition. Um, how can you set yourself apart from the competition? So that's basically what I said. How is the customer prospect? So how's your customer base? What type of customers are you aiming for? An example, I'm aiming for youth and adults. I'm also aiming for the homeless market, women. Um, so that's my target market. Who's actually your customer base? All right. So let's talk about the basis of starting a business. You want to decide on your name. Now, when it comes to deciding, the basics of starting your business, this is where my other curricula come into place. So this will be the main three things that I just mentioned are the foundations for starting a business. And then once you establish your main three foundations, we could go into my next curriculum, which is starting your business. I mainly my target is my niche is nonprofit organization startup. So, that's what I will help you with when it comes to basics of starting a business. Now, if you want to start a for-profit, like an LLC or what is that? Oh boy, it just went blank here. Uh, hold your horses. Um, what is it? This is not good. But anywho, once I get my brain back on track, if you want to start a business besides a nonprofit, I can also help you with that as well. It's all a matter of just getting your documents together and incorporating it and submitting it over to the state of treasury within your state. All right, excuse me, the state of secretary within your state. Okay, so after you decide on your name, you want to basically gather your legal structure of business. So, do you want an LLC, like I said? Do you want to incorporate? LLC is basically limited liability. Um, I have to actually pull this up because I can't believe I just went blank here. But we're going to get this together. So, one moment here. And I'm not an expert, so that I must admit to you. But I do know my stuff. It doesn't look like it now. I'm just blank. But hey, I'm not an expert, and I do still love helping people. Hi, Miss Melinda. Looks like you're on. Hi, Miss Melinda. That's my social media coordinator. Please hit her up. She works with Power Pro virtual assistants, and she is the bomb.com. When I say the bomb, she's awesome. She creates blogs for you. She creates articles for you. I think it's like the same thing, kind of like correlated to that effect. But you get it. She posts on your any social media platform that you may have. So once again, hit her up. She does a lot of things when it comes to the social media platform. Her name is Melinda Linton. That's MELINDA LINTON, and she works with Power Pro Virtual Assistants. I don't have her contact number handy dandy, but you can definitely find her with that spelling on Facebook. So, once again, she's a social media coordinator. Please feel free to hit her up with any of your social media platform assistant needs. All right, so like I said, going back to your legal structure, we have LLC, we have C Corporation, and we have S Corp. So those are mainly all the different protections when it comes to choosing your legal structure. There's different various types, and it basically depends on what you agree upon. Um, um, that's that's what it all entails when it means by pick your legal structure. But we can talk about that once you book me. We'll break down the different aspects of which type of legal structure is best fit for your business needs. All right, so registering your business. So that's when I come in also. I help register your business. As I said, I will take down all your documentation, what it is that you would like to do within your business, and then we'll get you set up with the Secretary of State to get you up and running so that you can be operating exclusively for your business. All right. So another thing with starting your business, you want to choose a location. Now, I work from home, but I also venture out and partner with other organizations that's already reputable, that's already established, and that's a great way to start. You don't have to pay for rent. Basically, you're using their clients and basically establishing clientele through their clients. So that's a great way to start also. You don't have to go out there and get a storefront. If you know that your clientele base is not there yet, why would you set yourself up for debt? So use your brain and just take your time, enjoy your journey until you gather your clientele. And then eventually, when you're ready or, when you feel you're ready, go out and go choose a location. Or if you actually have your clientele established, then yeah, that's the best thing to do. Choose a location. All right. So you want to hire an accountant. An accountant is great. You can also start off with your own accounting services, such as QuickBooks. They have the free apps where you could do QuickBooks. Me, I've been doing this since 2015, but I just incorporated in September 2018, and all my personal receipts and business receipts I've logged myself. And I've also logged doing my own spreadsheet. So basically, I've been doing my own accounting until I know that I'm established to go ahead and spend money to get an accountant. Actually, I do have an accountant right now. He's a CPA that's working with me. And basically, I took my time. You know, I did what I had to do to make sure I get all my receipts in order, my invoices in order. And please, people, please make sure that when you are getting invoices that your company name is on the invoice so that it matches when you go file for your taxes. It's a great ordeal to do such a thing because you don't want to get audited and it looks like, you know, these are personal receipts as opposed to your business receipts. So please do keep that in mind. All right. So next thing, creating a business plan. So there's different type of okay. So business plan. There's a main business plan, a general business plan that has different categories. It starts off, you guys know, an executive plan. Um, Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of different categories when it comes to a business plan. The main thing is an executive plan, which is basically a whole summary of what your business is. It's like basically like your business diary, and that's what the business plan is. Business plan also has competition. They want to know how can you handle competition? How can you acknowledge your competition? How can you establish your pricing based on competition? So it's basically to benefit you and your business, so that you can always go back to it and look at it, review it, revise it, in case you know anything was to fall down on your company. Um, so that's a great ordeal. And as I was going to say, business plans can come in different forms when it comes to what type of business you choose. Nonprofit business plans are kind of different from a general business plan. Not too different, but because nonprofit is structured when it comes to obtaining funds in a different way, there's certain criteria when it comes to putting together the business plan for your nonprofit. So that's something I can help you guys with also. All right. So gathering your documentation basically for creating your business plan. Simply just getting all your receipts, all your research on, you know, your competition, your target audience, the geographic area. Is it the right area? Oh boy, guys, my phone is